Very good. Okay, roll your shoulder back and down. Open up your chest. Okay. Open up your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay. Let's loosen the upper body. Loosen the upper body. Okay. Make sure your hip face forward and rotate your upper body. Upper body loose, core nice and tight. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now big shoulder rotation. Raise up the knees. Perfect. Okay, make sure your core is nice and tight. Breathe deep. Okay, so inhale deep into your abdominal. Engage your lats. 3, 2, and 1. Rotate forward. Perfect. Okay, make sure your whole body muscles nice and tight. Rotator cuff moving nice and loose. All the muscles are moving it. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, and let's do some hip rotation. Awesome. Okay, make sure your back is straight. Okay, your thoracic spine, open up your chest. When you hinge forward, you can feel your upper back actually being stretched. Okay, if you don't feel that, it means you're hunching forward. Chest is not tall. 3, 2, 1. Change direction. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, good stuff. Wrist and ankle. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Change ankle and changing wrist. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, open up your legs nice and wide. Toes point out 45 degrees. Go down, touch the heel, and look up. Fingers point up. Come back. You're going straight side to side. Perfect. Okay, make sure you're hinging side to side too. Okay, meaning you're pushing your butt out, pushing your butt forward. Okay, you're not bending from your lower back. Perfect. Good. Good. Core nice and tight. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now let's go down, touching opposite heel, and look up at the same time. Touching opposite heel. Make sure you hinge back. Core nice and tight. Perfect. That's it. Very good. Butt nice and tight. Squeeze your butt nice and tight. 3, and 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, feet stay where you are. Go down, touch the floor. 1, 2, 3. Come up, squeeze forward. One more time. Okay, when you go down and touch the floor, make sure your back nice and straight. Perfect. Okay, when you go down and touch the floor, make sure your chest is out. Chest is out. Chest is nice and tall, back nice and straight. Squeeze your upper back muscle. 3, 2, 1. Last one, last one. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Squeeze forward. Now let's come down. Let's come into full plank. Feet shoulder width apart. I need you to push back. Froggy plank. Okay, all the way and push forward. Okay, you don't want to stay on top like this. Okay, so push back. You're actually bending your knees, toes into the ground, and forward. Okay, let's try that. Perfect. Bend your knees. That's it. You actually feel you're working your legs. Feel like you're working your legs. Awesome. Now your palms gotta push into the floor at the same time. Okay? Keeping your body nice and stable. Perfect. That's it. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Stand back up. We'll do our overhead squat. Go down. Touch down. You're going to do rotation. Rotation. Raise up again and stand back up. Okay? Perfect. Okay, back straight. Feels like you're falling forward a little bit. Okay, make sure your upper back is nice and engaged. Very good. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, you're falling forward a little bit. Let's make sure you warm up the lunge and also stretch the hip flexor. Come back up, back leg stretch. Okay, back leg stretch. Come up and then back leg stretch for 3 seconds. And then go down again. Perfect. Good stuff. That's it. Do about 5 reps. Perfect. Okay, balance yourself. That's it. Change side. Very good. And then come up for back leg stretch for 1, 2, 3. Go down. Come up. 1, 2, 3. One more. Come up. 1, 2, 3. Okay, perfect. And let's do some jumping jacks. Okay, pump the blood. Get the blood going. Get the heart going. Prepare for our workout. Okay, core nice and tight. Start breathing in deep. All the muscles should be nice and tight. Fill up as much oxygen as you can into your muscles. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Awesome. Let's take a water break. We will come back, get after the workout. Okay, perfect. So today's workout, there's gonna be 2 new things that we haven't done before. Okay, so first one is called the elbow reverse plank. We're only gonna do that for about 30 seconds or so because we've never done it. I find it harder than our reverse high plank. So reverse high plank, we usually do it like this, right? Straight arm. But this time, we're gonna do it with elbow. So elbows and then come up. I find this harder because you're taking your arms away. There's lots of pressure. You're using strictly muscles from your back as well as your As a rare doubt, okay, your teres major, this rotator cuff complex. So, but we're still gonna try it. We're gonna put this into our core stabilization now. Gonna make our back much stronger. Okay. Now the main leg workout today is called the pistol push. Okay, so we're gonna do it assisted with the chair. Okay, so if I'm gonna do my right leg, okay, so if I'm going to do my right leg, I'm gonna put the chair in the left side. It's going to assist, pretend this is my left leg. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to squat down, okay. I'm gonna shift my weight to the right leg, but I'm gonna extend my left leg out into a pistol, and then I'm gonna stand back up. Okay, so this way you're working on pushing motion, easier than going down. Same time, this person or this chair is going to pretend to be your left leg as well. Okay, so make it much easier, but better, really good workout. Okay, we're gonna do that 3 times in our workout. Okay, that's our main strength workout training today. Okay, perfect. Let's start with the training with our core stabilization and working on the core. Okay, so make sure when you work out the core, okay, so we don't want anything hunching forward. Okay, this part here, this mid back, you need to push in, squeeze your upper back muscle together, your rhomboid muscle, bring your shoulder back and down. This part, sternum, has to be tall, chest out. Even when you're doing squats, you need to stay in this motion. But you don't want to arch your back. You want to squeeze your core nice and tight. Everything is nice and stable. Okay, including when you're doing core, elbow plank, it needs to be in that motion. Okay, first of all, we start with a reverse plank, 1 minute. Okay, now you're gonna need your chair for your chair side plank. Okay, that's gonna be the second set of workout. But let's get into reverse plank first. Okay, reverse plank position, high plank. Okay, not the elbow plank. We will try the elbow plank after. Okay, so get in position in 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Let's start our high plank. That's it. That's it. Timer has started. This one is going to be 1 minute long. Okay, we don't usually do our reverse plank that long, but it's gonna be good. Perfect. Okay, we're gonna, after this, you got 30 more seconds. Then we're going into our side plank for high side. So you're gonna place both feet on the chair. Perfect, good. So keep opening up your chest. Squeeze the bum nice and tight. Make sure the back of your back muscles, everything is nice and engaged, pushing into the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, awesome, okay? Now you got 5 seconds to switch, so grab your chair. Let's go into high side plank. Actually, you can use your couch. You can use your couch for this one. Just move your yoga mat a little bit, okay? Easier for your leg. Perfect. That's it. Okay, for this one, your chest is still out. Okay, back nice and engaged, core nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch side. Perfect, okay? And let's go. That's it. Okay? Your back muscle needs to be engaged. Perfect. Squeeze your bum nice and tight. We only got 20 more seconds. We're going into forward plank. So for this one, squeeze bum nice and tight, push your hip forward and up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now right away, let's go into forward plank. Forward plank. That's awesome. Perfect. Okay, remember, you're still having your chest nice and open. So I need you to feel your chest, okay, by bringing your elbow towards the center. Not physically. Of course, your elbow is spread open, okay, right underneath your shoulder. But I need you to bring your elbow towards the center mentally, okay? Perfect. You only got 1 more minute to go. We can do this. Squeeze your butt nice and tight. Core nice and tight so all your abs come together. That's it, that's it. So 40 more seconds. Then we're going into chair high hip bridge. Both legs on the chair. And then we're gonna do hip bridge. Okay, this is our killer core stabilization combo. Okay, after this one, we're gonna take a break and heading into our leg workout. Okay, but we haven't done our elbow reverse plank yet. It's coming soon. Perfect, bring your elbows together. Squeeze your butt nice and tight. Feeling your chest. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's perfect. Awesome. Okay, break for 20 seconds. So take a break, shake it out. Okay, now you can go on your couch. Place both heels on the couch, halfway to your calves. In 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Double-legged hip bridge. Very good exercise. This one's very important. Perfect. Now you gotta make sure your pelvis and spine move at the same time. And when you place your lower back on the ground, lower back go down. Okay? Lower back put back on the ground instead of just your bum. Don't arch your back. Squeeze that bum as tight at the top. And 3, 2, and 1. 20-second break. We're going into hollow hold. Okay? So legs 45 degrees away, arms 45 degrees. Crunch up. And 3, 2, and 1. Let's do hollow hold. That's it. Perfect. We can do this. You can do it, you can do it. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Perfect. Awesome. Okay, right away, let's try that elbow plank. You're gonna get into it in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Elbow reverse plank. Let's do it. Perfect. You constantly still try to open up your chest. You only got 10 seconds. Squeeze your bum nice and tight and your abs. 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Perfect. Awesome. Okay. Now we're going into our leg workout. First one is a squat with 1 pause to 4. Regular squat, core nice and tight. 1, come up. Perfect, let's do it. Go down, squat pause. Squat pause. Perfect. Okay, you're actually going down, squat pause, and up. Squat pause, and up. Perfect, good, good, awesome. Right away, in 10 seconds, we're going into sumo squat, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, perfect. Now, open your legs nice and wide. Legs you can point out 45 degrees. Let's come down for a sumo squat, up. Perfect. That's it. That's it, perfect. Squeeze your leg at the top. 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now next one, we're going into squat jumps. Okay, we want to warm up as well as bring a lot of blood into our quads before we hit that harder workout. Okay, so squat jumps in 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. So we don't want to tire out our legs too much as well. So this is only 30 seconds. Okay, so make sure you jump high. Squeeze the bum forward. Squeeze your knee. Flex, plantar flex your toe. Jump all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's take a break. Now next one, we're doing our assisted pistol squat. Perfect. Now don't worry, these are gonna be longer breaks. Okay, so I'm gonna do my left leg. Left leg's weaker. Put it on the right side. 50 seconds. So make sure you do almost 8 to 10. Okay? So without touching the chair, you're gonna squat down and shift your weight to the left leg. Put your right leg out. Stand up. While you stand up, do not fall forward. Core nice and tight. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Now make sure you hold on to the chair. Use the chair to help you. Okay? Now don't shift too much weight towards the chair. Your weight is still on the leg that you're working. This one, you're only holding on to it to help you, okay? So let's keep going. So don't shift weight. Stand up using that leg. Perfect. Let's do it a couple more times. Core nice and tight. Do not let your full body, upper body fall forward. Perfect. That's it, that's it. One more. Awesome, switch side. Okay, switch side and keep going. We want to keep our heart rate up. You're gonna realize your heart rate goes up quite high when you work on your legs. That's perfect because legs is further away, same time biggest muscle group. That's it, perfect, Justin, okay? So make sure your knee goes forward, eh? So go down, 2 legs, shift your weight, keep yourself nice and balanced, and then stand back up. Now you wanna make sure bottom of your foot, everything is on the ground. 70% in the middle, 20% in the back, 10% in the front. Okay, so make sure your weight is right here when you stand up. 3, 2, 1. Let's take a break. Okay, shake it out. Your break is gonna be 50 seconds long, so make sure you fully recover. Okay, so I realized when you come down, you become like this. Okay, you become like this, and now you're gonna use your chair to help you get up like this. Okay, you wanna make sure your upper body is nice and straight. So when you go down just do a regular squat, left leg out, you're still straight, still straight. Now this leg, push down towards the ground, core nice and tight. You can squeeze your feet, come up, whatever that helps you. Just think about pressing your feet into the ground, okay? So in 5 seconds, we're gonna start with our left side again. Gonna switch chair. Try this one more time. Of course, you're extremely sore from doing the ground grind, but just take your time. Maybe get about 5 reps in there, or 3, okay? Okay, we're gonna start one more time in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, let's do this. So I'm gonna work out my left leg again. You always wanna work out your weaker side first, okay? Perfect, good stuff. Really, really good, okay? Left leg is looking better than the right leg, okay? That's it. Okay, prevent your heel from lifting up. Prevent your heel from lifting up, okay? Now, of course, that goes with thoracic spine mobility as well, your hip mobility. But we're gonna get there one day, okay? In 5, 4, 3, 2, finish the last one, and switch the other side. Perfect. So, it will really help you think about bringing your abs together. Okay, let's do this. And squeeze that bottom nice and tight all the time. Bring your abs together all the way down, all the way up. Okay, really, really energy is all from your core. All the way down, lift up, up, okay? Perfect, you can do it. Couple more. That's it. That's it, couple more. Perfect. Okay, so in 5 seconds, we're gonna do our plank again. So planking, forward, reach. Okay, just before we get into the third set. Okay, you're gonna take a break for 30 seconds, and then we're gonna go down to our plank, alternate front reach. Okay, so make sure you don't tilt side to side, so your core must be nice and tight. In 3 seconds, 5 seconds, we're going down. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Nice and steady. Nice and steady. So you're bringing your elbows together every time you switch arms. Squeeze your core nice and tight. That's it. That's it, that's perfect. Squeeze your bum nice and tight. That's it, that's it. You can do it. Okay, so in 10 seconds, we're gonna finish. And then we're gonna do the assisted pistol squat one last time. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect, that's good, that's good. Okay, you got 40 seconds to rest. Our rest time is slightly longer for strength training. Perfect, okay? You're gonna work on your left leg first, or whichever leg you think is weaker. Okay, work on your weaker leg first. Okay, you got 20 seconds to rest. Now make sure you go down all the way down, but your back remains straight. You see my back? Shift weight, leg out, stand up, okay? Back remains straight, core remains tight all the way. 3, 2, 1, let's do this. Go down, slow, core tight, back tight, leg out, press into the ground. Perfect, good stuff. Core tight, back tight, stand up. Perfect, much better. Very good, very good. Okay, keep doing this. That's it. Okay, so the leg that's out, kick it out nice and straight. Help you balance, okay? Kick it out, nice and straight, up. Perfect. Now put some breathing into it. Okay, go down, inhale. Come up, exhale. Make sure your core nice and tight. Perfect. In 3, 2, 1, switch side and start right away. That's it. Go down. Make sure your abs nice and tight. Come up. That's it. Looking a little bit better. Try to balance a little bit more. Don't shift side to side. That's it. Perfect. That's awesome. Good stuff. 10 more seconds. We're going down to overhead squat hold. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Break time for 30 seconds. Now we're going down to overhead squat hold. Okay. Make sure you really use your leg. Core come together nice and tight. Back nice and tight. Okay, really bring out your sternum. Butt nice and tight. Lots of things to think about. Okay. In 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's hold. Perfect, good. Okay, you're only holding for 40 seconds. So make sure you finish the whole thing. Your core should be working very hard right now. That's it, perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Take a break. Good stuff. Now next one, we're gonna do Bulgarian split squat. Okay, so you can use your chair, your couch. Okay, I'm gonna work on my left leg first. Right leg up. I like to point my arms forward. Go down and up. In 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. You're gonna find this way too easy than the other one you do. So this one is gonna become so much easier because you already pump a lot of oxygen and blood into your quads. Nice and easy. Very good. Perfect. Okay, even though you feel a little bit easier, I need you to squeeze your bum. Go nice and slow. Quad nice and tight. Make sure you really are working on that muscle. Okay, you got 5 more seconds. Might as well take a break. We're gonna switch in 5 seconds. Perfect. 3, 2, and 1. Let's switch leg and continue. Perfect. Switch leg and continue. Perfect. Make sure you really emphasizing on squeezing your quad together. Okay, all the energy comes from your core, but your quads engage, doing all the work. Okay, very nice. 20 more seconds. We're almost hitting our finisher, which is something we haven't done for a long time. It's called a bear crawl hold. Okay, you got 1 more, 2 more in there. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Okay, reset yourself. Now right away in 5 seconds, We're going into paracrow hold for about 1 minute. Okay? Stabilize our core again. Ready, game position. Now paracrow hold, make sure knee underneath hip. Knee hovering from the ground. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Perfect. Back is nice and straight. It's a good energy restoration motion or stats, what's it called? Isometric hold here. Okay? Perfect. Good. Okay, knee hovering off from the ground, knee away from the ground. Breathe. Close your gates, squeeze your bum. That's it, almost there. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1, rest. Perfect, that's it for the exercise. That paracrow hold, really condition your legs as well as your core. That's it, perfect. I'm very sore too. That's it, perfect, okay. Okay, make sure you grab your roller. I'm gonna go grab my roller. Let's do some stretching as well as some rolling. Perfect. Good. You already started stretching. I'm gonna go grab my roller.
Temples come down, brick by brick. Wrist on my pride, on a cheap trick. I can't run or hide from the scars I left. The cold hard truth is, this world's relentless. We're dying to live. Despite our weaknesses, when all is said and done, I hope to be someone who finally rose above, who found redemption. By my final days, I hope.
Okay, perfect. Awesome, good. Thank you for pushing through that workout. I know you're tired from the ground squat yesterday. That's amazing. And you still come up to work out. It's pretty good. Okay, so I see you already stretch out your quads, but let's still stretch it a little bit together. Okay, so lay on your left side, right leg stretch. Okay, so remember I sent through the image on the quad muscles, the 3 major muscles. This is the motion that we're stretching, all 3 of them, but mainly more in the front. So it's called the rectus femoris, that muscle in the middle that's really big, okay? Very good for these stretches, as well as getting onto the vastus lateralis and the vastus medial, okay? These 3 biggest muscles from your femur to your knee. Okay, so really important to stretch it out. 3, 2, 1. Now same leg. Let's bring it up on top of the other leg. Okay, on the knee, and bring that knee back towards your chest. Now, most importantly, a lot of people raise up the hip for the stretch. Now remember, 2-point pressure. Counterbalance. So push your hip down while you're driving your back of your knee towards yourself. Okay? Now this one you should feel on the right leg, the back, you're stretching your glutes, as well as more on the vastus laterals. Okay? Really, really important stretch after you do squats as well or leg workout. Now, very important, you're trying to keep your shoulder down onto the ground. Both shoulders, you're still opening your chest. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now put this leg down. Now that leg that you just stretched, raise it up. Now your hamstring should be super tight. Okay? Now if your hamstring is super tight, it'll give you an indication of your weak glutes meat. Okay? Your butt is not strong enough. Okay? That means when you do your squats, any sort of leg workout, even you go grouse grind, okay, a lot of times your hamstrings kick in. Instead of synergist muscle, okay, it's trying to become a prime mover because the glutes is too weak. Okay, that's why your hamstring becomes tight. Hamstrings should only become tight when you're only working on the glute bridges, okay, deadlifts, or all those RDLs that we do, okay? These all use hamstring muscles, the back of your leg. Okay, so now let's bring this leg 90 degree. Okay, now slowly fall towards the other side. Now your both shoulders at the back still stays on the ground. Stay on the ground. So your lower back is a little bit rotated. Okay, relax that leg onto the ground. Perfect. Good stuff. Now next thing I need you to do is I need you to use your left palm holding on to the back of the knee. Gently press it down. Gently, very gently, because your back should be a little bit tight right now. In 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Straighten the leg. Kick the leg towards the other side of the room. Okay? So both legs, they should be perpendicular. Okay? This leg should be nice and straight, the heel towards the other room. Okay? Now kick it. The more you can kick it, the more activation as well as stretch for your piriformis, and as well as the glutes meats and the vastus laterals. We're stretching on the side, okay, side quads as well, including the glutes this time, okay? So the more you can kick your heel to the other side of the room, the better. And the more you can keep both shoulders on the ground, the better. Okay, in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Bring that leg back. Gently come to neutral position. Perfect. Let's try the other leg before we go into foam roller. Perfect. Lay on the right side. Now left leg. Perfect. Good stuff. Okay. Make sure you push your hip forward. Very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, bring this leg on top of the other leg. And bring that knee in. That's it. Now make sure your hip stays on the ground. Hip stays on the ground. Okay? So when your hip stays on the ground, doesn't mean that you're relaxing. Okay? Your hip stays on the ground, is constantly countering the pressure that you're trying to push your knee in. Okay? Only when that counter pressure happens, then you feel the stretch. Okay? If you just relax and doing the stretch, yeah, you can stretch, but only to a certain degree. Okay? I like active stretch. Okay? Which your muscles are still engaging and you're stretching it. Okay? You can try that out in 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Now this leg, the left leg, kick it up nice and straight. Heels towards the ceiling. Perfect. Good stuff. Now make sure your hip still stays on the ground. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now 90-degree down. Slowly fall to the other side. Okay? Fall to the other side. Now relax. Your knee doesn't have to touch the ground. Okay? Because we just worked out. All the muscles in these areas should be pretty nice and tight. Okay? So don't worry if your knee's not touching the ground like normal. Okay? Normally my knee can touch the ground, but today, look at my knees like so far off the ground. Okay? But that's okay. Okay? So make sure both shoulders stay on the ground. Now you're going to put your left palm at the back of the knee. Gently press it down. Just very, very gently. Okay? And then you're going to straighten your leg. Straighten your leg. Kick your heel to the other side. Perfect. Slowly. Okay, and you're going to extend your heel to the other side. That's it. That's it. Perfect. You should feel that tightness in your lower back leading down to your glutes meat and to the side of your leg. They're all connected. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now make sure bring that leg back first, 90-degree, and then come back to neutral spot. Okay, perfect. Now before we go rolling, let's stretch the adductor. Good stuff. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's grab the roller. Okay, I'm gonna do my left leg first. I'm gonna do the front quads, focusing on the femurs, rectus femoris. Okay, so I'm gonna go planking position. Right knee on the ground. I'm gonna let my left leg elevated. Okay, I'm gonna roll up and down. Okay, you're gonna roll up until you hit almost your grind area, right below the hip, right below the waist, and roll up or roll down all the way on top of your knee. Okay, now you're gonna find slowly, you're gonna find a spot that you feel most painful. Okay, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna stay on top of there and you're gonna press it down. You're gonna press it down. You're gonna put all the weights on that spot. Perfect, good. Now your core remains nice and tight. You're still working on your core. Okay, now when your core is nice and tight, your body becomes one unit, and you can put that energy, put that lots of strength on that spot as much as you can to really, really loosen that knot. Okay, if you want, you can also wiggle that knot, or you can still roll up and down, very nice, small 1-inch motion on that knot. Okay. You can roll, but not too big a wide range, just around that area. In 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so I like this. We're gonna switch the side, almost like a side plank. On the same leg, switch the side, core nice and tight. Now the other leg, the foot becomes stepping on the ground. You can come up to your high side plank. Come out to your high side plank, or you can go on, stay on your elbow, and you roll up and down on the side, outer side. Okay, you're gonna roll on top of the knee, go down, go up until below the hip. And you're gonna find that most painful spot, and then you're gonna stay there. Perfect. You're gonna stay there. You can come up to a high side plank. Put more energy down towards that spot. You can roll up and down, very little, slight 1 inch, just to roll that knot open. Perfect. Good. If your shoulders start getting sore, go down to elbow again. Continue working on the whole side leg. Make sure every time you try to release the knot, it's 30 seconds. That's it, perfect. 10 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Let's sit on the roller. Haven't finished our left leg yet. We're gonna do the other time I show you the piliformis. So I'm gonna put my left leg on top of the right knee. I'm gonna rotate my body, lean towards the left side, so my butt tucks on top stays on the foam roller. Okay, now find that sweet spot. You should feel very tight on the buttocks. Okay, piliformis, that muscle that we work the most. Okay, when you're walking, sitting, anything that you try to keep balance, rotating, shifting your legs, all that, use that muscle connecting from the pelvis to our femur's bone. Okay, so that muscle, it can be overworked sometimes when you, like for example, yesterday you went grouse grind, this muscle could be tight. Okay, now when you sit too much and drive your cars for too long, these muscles can be tight. Same as the hip flexors. Okay, so this one is really, really important for you to kind of release it as well. Okay, make sure you sit on here. Now, if you want to release it even further, like I say, roll up and down 1 inch in that area. Okay, not too far away. Just roll, wiggle that knot. Make sure you loose. And 3, and 2, and 1. Perfect. Awesome. Now let's do our right leg. Right leg. Awesome. Same thing. I start with the rectus femus. Okay, plank position. Knee, right knee, left knee on the ground. Roll up and down. Perfect. Roll up and down until you find a spot that you want to release. Try to stay on top of there. Put lots of power into that knot. Pressing it down towards the ground, towards the roller. That's it. Perfect. Really, really good. Your core is still nice and tight. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Now turn left, right side face down. Okay, working on the vastus lateralis outside the thigh. A little bit towards the front. Roll up and down. Find that sweet spot. And just hold it for 30 seconds. Very painful. My side, more painful than the front. Very good. Okay, rolling your quads, working out your quads, boosting your metabolism as well. Really, really important and good exercise. Perfect. In 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, now to the front. Sit on the roller, a little bit towards the right. Bring out that knee. Try to find that piriformis muscle where you feel the most tight and painful. Nearly the buttocks on top of your glutes meet. It's almost in the same area as the glute medial muscle. Okay, just right below your waist. Very good. Awesome. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Okay, lastly, we're going to finish with the calf roll. Okay, I'm going to roll my left calf first. So place my right leg on top of the left leg. And you're going to same thing, roll up and down. Lift out your bum above the ground and roll up and down. Okay, if you find any spot that you like to release, you can put your butt down and use your hand to wiggle side to side on the foam roller. Perfect. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now left leg on top of right leg and roll your calf. Oh, this one's very painful too. I suggest do this procedure almost like 3 times a week if you work out consistently. Or even if you drive a lot, or even if you sit on the computer a lot, or if you have some kind of tight hip joints, lower back pain, you can also go through this procedure. 3, 2, and 1. Perfect. Awesome, Justin. Good stuff. Thanks for joining me today. 你今天要上班吗？
要，on call。